What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. I'm Nick.
Keith.
I'm Curtis.
I'm Zach.
You know the vibes. Y'all seen
He's
the picture. Y'all seen the thumbnail. Jackson Wang is back, TITANIC, with my nigga Rich Chigga, sighting out with Rich Bryan. This is a special request from Gemma. She likes some Jackson Wang. Pause.
I was gonna leave it alone.
I like Jackson Wang.
I bet you. Never mind.
Great artist.
Great artist. Good guy. Well, let's jump into this Jackson Wang.
Yeah, let's.
Let us know if you like Jackson Wang
Oh, come on,
in
man.
the comments.
Did you like Blow?
Oh.
Did you what? Blow Wang?
100 ways.
100 ways to blow Wang.
Got her.
I got your girl on panic.
Ouch.
I stole my wrist Titanic. Like the one I'm on my savage. No airport but claim my baggage. I'm on the run. Yo gon' go choose, I'm on the hunt. The boy and the man, I'm all in one. But I used to be the one that caught the bus on the red light. I don't need transit. Only crew, no friends. When you see me like it. They ain't even like me last year. Now they know my face. China on the base, we be in a place. Them like the K.City. They watch me like I'm on TV. I dish it back, but I ain't got receipt.
Love his cadence.
I be playing when I'm on this beat. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in the highway. All about my G's, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in the highway. All about my G's, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place.
20 women on me, falling like Titanic. Special till she singing, sounded like Do Re Mi. Eat me like a zombie, running empty. You can see my hickey, show it to your hubby. Please don't get annoyed, you be talking like you got a point. I got hundreds in my pocket, I got hundreds from Detroit. Spending on some things that I don't need because I do enjoy it. Don't be playing with my feelings, baby girl, it's not a toy. I'm the best up, sorry that you left out. If you thought of something opposite, then go ahead now. Never care about matter, go ahead and make me care now. Turn my feelings off and now I'm ready for my close-up. Closer, closer, she be getting closer. One more step, your relationship is over. Good to meet ya when you're coming over. Trying to put my hand around your itty bitty shoulder.
They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in the highway. All about my G's, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in the highway. All about my G's, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place.
That was it?
You a fool for this one. What more do you want from me?
Bruh.
All right, I'm starting to. Well, it's funny. I'm not starting. We said this last time. We about to start having a conversation about Jackson Wang.
Got you. He does some things individually better than most groups do as a whole.
That front flip.
First off,
Choreography.
the front flip already kind of. Was it off of vert? I think it was off of vert. Hold on.
No, it was off a standstill.
Yeah, off the vert. Like just a vertical drill.
Let me hit that real quick.
No running start.
Like yeah. So first off, he killed the choreo.
The choreo was super cool.
That was ridiculous.
I don't get if some of y'all don't understand how beautiful his voice is too. Like he can hit so many different levels. Let's talk about his rapping. And let's talk about how everything was all in English, just like he can sing all in English, or you know what I mean, he can switch it up and do whatever he wants to do. This was clean for an all English joint. Because you know sometimes language translations and sometimes it may not be fair, but like those artists over there, sometimes you don't feel it. Sometimes where it be like, I got a bag on me. You just be like, do you? You know, so I got a bag on me. I didn't believe it. Nah, he snapped. This a good joint, man. This a top 3 Jackson Wang track to me.
So this blow 100 ways.
Yeah.
I got to Leave Me Loving You as like top 1.
The thing with Leave Me Loving You is I love it too, but I don't
Get that
me
energy.
personally, I don't think it's better than 100 Ways or Blow. And then if I want to be that person, I'm like, all right, I gotta put one of his rap joints in the top 3. Now I'm just stuck with like those, and then that's kind of like right outside looking in. Like
it also jumped for me though because we heard the other tracks first. I think
True,
so. Basically,
true.
that was like he can do this too, sort of thing. But
yeah, and
his catalog is incredible already.
yeah, and Rich he snapped too.
He crushed it.
His flow and demeanor looks like obviously he got a little bit older. I was listening to bro like in 2016, y'all. So yeah, he seems like he got a little bit older and a little more mature. His sound did too. But this was a good pairing. This was a pairing I thought I never would hear in my life. I didn't even know these niggas knew each other. Don't even seem like they in the same circles, but I could be wrong. But nah, this was good, man. Normally it's like for me, I like King Daniel a lot. When it comes to like rapping, singing, dancing, visuals and everything too.
Right.
He's a top 5, man, from what we've heard.
Solo artist that does everything. Solo artist that does everything. I mean, at some point we might have to.
Oh, you want a choreo, John?
We could have an artist conversation.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just in full. I mean, I don't. We could do a choreo joint, even though I think Wang is killing.
You know what's ironic too? Both of them have their own record label. He has Wang and he has Connect. They both have their own record label and stuff. They both were, I believe they were both in groups. And technically speaking, he's still in the group. They still are together and do everything.
See, this makes more sense though because he was the rapper in the group and got 7. Mm-hmm. It didn't make sense to hear him sing the way he sung in fucking Blow in 100 Ways. That's what didn't make sense. This makes sense. This hits. But the other stuff was just kind of like, where the fuck that come from, bro?
That flow, the cadence, and they straightforward. This not no kind of innuendos or kind of anything else. This is more like,
I mean, they grown ass men, dog.
This ain't I'll take your bitch music, like really, it's here. It ain't no, I think,
So it's like I feel like it's like 2 things. 1, they're grown men. 2, when you do shit on your own label, you ain't gotta answer nobody but yourself.
Yeah.
I love the water effect where it looks like they're sinking. Mm-hmm. They did it with the car. They did it with him a couple times. They definitely been playing with the effects a lot, and I fuck with it. Like the Titanic sinking or whatever, what have you. This is like the boat at the end when it breaks in half, and then people start falling on the propeller. I swear I was the only dude that laughed in the theater. That shit's funny to me.
It was tragic.
That shit was funny. It was like, boom.
It's a pleasure playing with you boys.
And then the jaw started spinning. That shit was crazy.
Get you some real ones. Go down with the ship.
Rest in peace to all the people.
Really, we doing that? All the
somebody might be in the comments.
Rest in peace to Jack.
My grandmother was on that boat.
Yeah, okay.
Jack could have lived.
Yeah, he could have lived. She's being selfish.
We're not doing it.
He did. He's the Great Gatsby.
he did. That's the story. Yeah, but this was definitely a good job.
Yeah, did y'all talk?
Chica, yeah.
No. Jackson W.
I'm not gonna say it.
Yo, like he said, like 2-1, I'm on my savage bar. No airport but claim my baggage.
That jumped into a flip. I ain't seen a flip that was on beat since Chris and March Madness. If you know, you know.
And then he said, like, damn, K.CD. Like, he was just dropping
He said,
bars.
damn, like, K.CD. Like, I was like, all right.
Like, damn, okay.
I'm not even being funny. I ain't even know some people out the States call him K-Dot. So, even the Bobby Flay bar or whatever. Like, he was dropping. He was dropping.
He had bars.
All right, let's have a real conversation.
Let's have a real conversation.
Some K-World punchlines be lacking. Similes, metaphors, and everything. I think they're really good at because they, are decent at conveying stories. It seemed like we got.
So we having a real conversation.
We're having a respectful conversation.
Okay,
wait. Can I say like about the track first though?
Yeah.
I don't want to throw off on the rap conversation because that'll be interesting. But Just real quick on this, for one, I mean, even the title showing up, the title shows up sideways, obviously, like the Titanic, how it sank vertically and everything like that. So, again, great homage on that part as well. What he did on this track was ridiculous. I mean, the flip being on beat, the camera work being a one take, the choreography that went with all of that, the bars that we were talking about, as we had just mentioned, mentioning like K-Dot and things like that, Bobby Flay, and like just everything that he brought to this, and like everything with the aggression sort of in the cadence as well. He really crushed this. He really crushed it. And then Rich in his verse, he had some nice wordplay as well. Touching on the whole Titanic thing. Oh, that was another thing. Jackson had said the ice on the wrist, like the Titanic, and everything like that. So that was really slick as well. But
the sugar bar.
The Rich
on my wrist, I'm a nice guy.
But when Rich's part came in and everything, I liked the way he kind of switched up and the way he attacked the beat as well. He had some great bars in there as well, like how he had referenced everything with the Titanic and the eat me like a zombie and all that shit. I thought all that was really, really cool as well. Everything that they had done, and as you would say, Keith, with the car being vertically as he was sinking and everything like that, keeping with the whole Titanic theme. The beat behind this was really, really great as well. Believe it or not, and I did like the whisper rap kind of thing for the hook. If you want to refer to it as the hook in the song, I thought it was cool, but I did think it overstayed its welcome a little bit in the sense that it's a 2.5 minute song, and I thought it kind of went on for like 45-ish seconds between each. So it did take up like a good chunk of time before I was expecting a little bit more of a switch. But that didn't detract from my enjoyment of the song at all. They crushed it, and it's definitely a song that's a download for me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna run on a giant tangent. My thing was that sometimes, whether it's like, I guess with C-Rap or with K-Rap, I get that some of the context and some of the conversations and stuff may be set up a little bit better for punchlines versus when it's an idol, you're keeping everything kind of more in a pop realm, and you kind of can talk your shit on like certain tracks, or like when it's, when it's kind of set up that way. Sometimes due to translations and stuff, some punchlines don't hit us hard, or maybe sometimes culturally they might be talking about something that maybe they get that we don't get. Like, like if a Philly rapper might say something and we would all get it, and somebody else may not get exactly what's going on. Yeah. So all that to say that sometimes, like my biggest complaint sometimes in the idol world is that sometimes the punchlines are lacking a little bit, or I've become so numb to them I don't really look for punchlines for real. I just kind of just look.
They
for
feel like jabs instead of haymakers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, having a real conversation. Even when we watch even when they do it in English, sometimes it's more about, we always talk about the cadence and the flow as opposed to the lyricism.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, his flow was crazy, but what are they saying? Bullshit. Mm-hmm. Like, they're not saying nothing. It's like filler. It just sounds great. So, like, I feel like that happens a lot, but it happens a lot here, too. So, I mean, to be fair and keep everything in perspective, but like as far as bars go, on this one, he was killing. He definitely did his thing. He was on his banks where he's just dropping punchline after punchline.
Titanic. He came on a savage. I clean my bed and said,
And this video was clean,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
Like,
and I think you know exactly what you're gonna get with the video. Once you hear kind of one of these bass tones, you know you about to get cypher energy. The video's in black and white. I think you know exactly, like, they set a good atmosphere for what you were about to get. But yeah, all these punchlines and everything, he's on some shit.
Also, he's been doing a great job as far as dropping content that seems, I mean, with the exception of Blow, it was, I think all of them were under 3 minutes. They were like 2.5 minutes, like the 100 Ways and everything like that, and Let Me Love You. So I think it's like a really good commercial approach to where you're shining like as bright as you can with your showcasing of your rapping ability, your vocals, but then you're also kind of getting in and getting out, sort of.
I was about to say for the past couple years, maybe even, not to bring up 6ix9ine, but like he was doing that very well. He was doing it very well. Sometimes where you can be like, let me do a 2. So, question for y'all, or just a question for Redeemers too. If you win the club, how long is the song playing?
10 seconds.
Most of the times with a DJ, it should be feeling like it's on for 1 minute. Like, so I think it's a lot of people who've mastered the whole get in, get out approach.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you don't even need 3 verses from me. You'll get
About the
2.
radio also.
The radio
They don't
play
play the
too.
whole song.
They don't play the whole song. Our attention span isn't there anymore, kind of for like 4 or 5 minute tracks, which is fucked up. If the song a banger, I want more. I want like a 4 minute track. It's like a good movie. I can do 2 or 3 hours if it's a good joint. Yeah, but nah, I get you, Kurt.
Yeah.
Definitely the get in and get out approach. Yeah, anybody else say anything they want to add?
No.
I did, but I can't remember. Oh, yeah. So,
Probably the real rap conversation.
no. I was gonna leave that alone. Just about Jackson Wang in general. Like, so we've all heard 100 Ways and we've heard
Yeah.
Blow, right? As well as LMLY. If you saw this first and you heard the other songs, by any chance in hell would you think it's the same person?
No.
No.
Like,
Well, I mean, we would know because of the title, but
well, yeah, but like he
Saying that, I'm just
does this rap shit and like the choreo and everything in this realm so clean, you almost wouldn't think that he would have that other side to him. You know what I mean? Like you would never think that there would be a blow within this dude. Pause. Fuck. Let's get off this video, bro.
even
Like,
see
comment, subscribe, man.
yeah. Oh yeah, what I will say too is that it ain't even all right. So like, not to go on a tangent. It's not even that he's like good at singing. He has like a beautiful falsetto. He has like a Blow illustrates Paul. His track Blow illustrates. He said illustrates how like that whole low like we got it like you know what I mean.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's just I love when singers can like almost do like chest voice and keep the falsetto and everything like down here, and then he just opens up the falsetto and you know his voice on the track, and then 100 ways.
Emotion, but you're like tempering it at the same point.
Yeah, it's almost like 100 Ways and Blow aren't the same song. Like you know what I mean? Like aren't the same thing. So it's just we've seen 4 different tracks from him and get 4 different sounds.
Also,
That's
like,
unique, man.
Just to add another compliment, just whatever, like I don't whether it's him specifically or like an A&R or something like that. Just whoever's kind of like helping with the direction of his career and showcasing, you know, or providing, or I don't want to say providing, giving like
Helping the
him
growth of the artist.
Yeah, like giving him like kind of proper music to really showcase everything that he can do, like to the best of its ability within that track or whatever. Like they're doing a great job, even if that is just him or if he has anyone helping like behind the scenes, I would assume. But yeah, everything in his production, his videos, I mean, like he really does have everything, honestly.
And he's in the group.
Yep. Still.
Like, comment, subscribe, man. Hashtag Redeemers, man. Gentlemen, thank you for this, man. This was a good one, man. We can't wait to get into some more Jackson Wang tracks. We love you guys to death. We'll go holler at y'all. Peace.